how we divvied up the 20,000 builder credit was we set up an escrow account for the property taxes and insurance, which was about, I'd say like 6.5, 7 grand that took out of the closing cost credit. And then we also did a 1-0 buy down, which was like a $4,000. It took another $4,000 chunk out of there. And then the remaining $9,000-ish dollars, about $1,000 went towards prepaying HOA fees for a year.
That was amazing too. And you told me that, I was like, man, you're getting all these credit. You took the most advantage of this program. That's why I reached out to you. I'm like, dude, you got to explain this to people.
Yeah. So they collected a year of HOA fees, which was like $1,000. HOA fees here are like $110 a month. It's not too high. And then the remaining $8,000, well, you talk about in your videos how like when you're buying a new construction home, how closing costs are just like so astronomical versus like a refinance. So we had to, the remaining $9,000 went towards like transfer tax from like to the city or whatnot. And then these other closing cost fees and like title fees, like appraisal and whatnot. Yeah.
But then you keep going. I think you're going right down the path. I think you're going. Just keep going, because a lot of people, they don't understand. They're like, okay, I paid all those fees when I bought it. I'm not going to refinance because it doesn't make sense to pay all those fees again. Thus, I think that's where you're going with this.
The only thing that they did have us pay for was the appraisal. They told us like the appraisal, you got to pay that up front, which was like $500. Okay, whatever. So we paid that up front with like our credit card and whatnot. But so out of pocket for closing on the home, we didn't have anything out of pocket besides the $500 appraisal fee.